Welcome back, COK lovers. It's your boy DaydreaMz, and today I have a highly requested video for you guys. But first, I'm gonna have to get into a couple orders of business. So, a lot of you guys entered the secret contest. If you want to know about that secret contest, then you got to watch all my videos to the end, because at the end of one of my videos, I had a secret contest and I'm giving away something really cool, but I can't talk about it on here. I will message all of you guys personally, everyone who entered the contest, on my Facebook page. If you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, I'll leave the links in the description below. That's the first order of business. And secondly, thanks guys for watching the video of the Dragon campaign. I am very, very, very depressed that I wasn't able to capture the entire campaign, because Bouncy and I and Ghetto Blonde and Eric and everybody went absolutely crazy in that event. There was that 40 million power Chinese, plus there was like 5 or 6 other prestige castles and some more 30s, and I wiped a few of them out. Bowsy was wiping people out. Ghetto Blonde captured 27 buildings. Eric had over 350 points, and even Thunderstruck, he had over 300 points. We had a lot of players over 300 points. It was the first time that we actually hit the 4500 plus score, where it gives you like not Glorious Priest, but like the next one, whatever that is. So I'm sure we're gonna have a very, very, very tough opponent in the next Dragon campaign, but I don't mind. But let's go ahead and get into what this video is about, which is your science. So I'm gonna do 2 parts to this. I'm gonna do personal science and I'm gonna do farm science, and we're gonna go ahead and just start. We're gonna do like a clockwise circle and start with resources. So I just have the basic resource set up. I really can't even remember the last time I collected resources on my main. It is good to do it when you're not online, so that way you can get materials. But I just have the basics. Like this is about what a farm would look like. I don't even have anything past that. Which I should start. Nah, you know what? I'm not, because I can just save up these. I could save up those resources and get more military done. So this is more for like your farms, but you do want to get some of it because you are going to be gathering resources sometimes, especially in the super mine. Okay, for city development, okay, it has me way down there. You want to get supply cart. That's for troop load. Troop load is important for emptying farms and emptying enemy castles. Civil engineering is very important. That is your building speed up plus 12%. Strike is for monster march speed, very important, 50%, and to increase your stamina recovery speed. That's 5% right there. This is very important. Medical facilities, you want to have good hospitals, so that way you can eat rallies and eat skill hits. That's 20,000. Plus, when you get the VIP 10, you get 30% boost, which when you have that 10,000 plus 30%, that's really awesome. Herbology makes you heal faster. That's very important. I need to finish the last one out of here. It's not very expensive, as you can see. 3 million food, a little bit of mithril. That's no big deal. Adds an extra 2% to your healing speed. Right here, this decreases your upkeep, which I never really care about this, because I usually, unless I empty a bunch of farms and I'm getting ready to research something like I am now, I got to do my prestige 2 archers. And I'm going to start on the Prestige 3 Cavalry, but it's going to take a lot of time. I'm going to be at Prestige 3 for a while. As you can see, that just takes down the upkeep, which isn't that important. I wouldn't recommend putting a lot of money into that. Now, Supply Cart 2, that makes your troop load even bigger. If you're balling and you got the resources for this, I'd say get it. For me, I have other things that are more important to me to research than stuff like that. Civil engineering too, that's also nice to get if you have the extra resources and time with your college to get it. I should actually probably have this one maxed out too, but because I stopped at 30 for 2 months, I really just focused on military science. I didn't really think about upgrading anymore, and you know, I should have, because I didn't know how important that was. And this is medical facilities too. Same thing, upgrades your hospital capacity. I'm getting that done now because with all these Prestige 5 castles, I want to be able to eat a couple of skill hits and still be able to shield in time without losing anything. And herbology too, you know what that does. It makes the healing time faster. Okay, I'm actually going to say military. Okay, we'll do equipment last. We'll start with city defense. Now this wall reinforcement, that's more for your farm. That increases the city defense, like your walls before they burn down. So that's really important on farms. But loophole is actually very important. Look at that. It adds 5% defender attack. You have to have that. That's very important. And battlements increases the defender's defense 5%. That's very important in thrones and dragon campaign when you are defending. That's all very important. And then all that stuff, that's the traps. I'm not even really going to get into that because, traps aren't, that adds the, I think that's for the arrows, which are for cavalry. That kills cavalry. Kerosene, I believe, is for, okay, this is for, the arrows are for cavalry. And then the logs are for killing archers. And then rubble, which is the rocks, is for killing infantry. You can get those just so you can get down here and get first aid. That takes away, when you get killed in battle, 10% of your troops go to the hospitals instead of dying, which is, if you attack a lot like I do, that's a very important one to have. Over time, you are going to get a lot of saved power by that. And then wall reinforcements too, that's pretty, basic. That just keeps your walls from burning down. Like I said, it's important on the farms, but not really as big of a deal on your main, but I'm going to get it anyway. But here's what I just started researching, because even I'm learning new things, and I didn't even notice this stuff down here, but Loophole 2 and Battlements 2, this is very important. It's pretty expensive, but this increases the defender's defense. So especially like for Dragon Campaign, or when you're like defending against bigger castles or anything, or in the throne, this is something very important to have. This increases your defender's defense, and this one increases the defender's attack. So I need to get that. That's very important. I've been slacking on this side of the science because I've been so focused on my attack, troop health, troop defense in the other side of the college. I wasn't really paying attention to this, so that's something that's very important that I need to get taken care of, and you should too. Especially talk to your big castles who are in the throne, hold the throne for you guys, or our dragon campaign. Make sure that everyone gets those. They're actually more important than I thought. This stuff's all very basic. Swordsmanship, horsemanship, siege engine operation, and archery, that all gives attack. You gotta max that out. Recruitment, it makes your training speed more 10%. You gotta max that out. Cartography makes you march more. You don't have to max that out, but it does help to be moving a little faster, especially in kill events when you're hitting a lot of tiles. You want to be moving as fast as possible. Scale armor is very important. That is your defense. Plate armor, armoring, hauberk, and Legion 1 is obviously important. This you can get on a farm that increases your marching size +1. So then leadership is also, that is like the most important science. It makes your march size bigger. Leadership and Legion are the two most important in here. Like if you had to pick like two that you could get, you want more troops. I mean, having a bigger march is always the most important. And then Legion 2 here, that's gives you the third march. And then you get a fourth march with the VIP 8. Swordsmanship 2, that increases the attack again. So you want to have all your tier 2s done. You always want to have all of these done. And then the grit, that gives you the health. See how there's no, okay, grit 1, I got that done. You want to have grit 1 done by the time you're like a 16, 17 castle. And then you want to max out all your tier 2s. I'm about to max out my final recruitment too. See how it's pretty expensive? It adds 1%, and I can get like 3 of my military tents up for that. I'm trying to take all my military tents right now to 30, so that way I am training my troops faster. I'll be training a full stack in like 15 hours instead of 17 hours, so I got to get that done. Leadership too, very important. Plus 10,000 march size. That's when you start to get to like the 120k marches. So that's very important. Here's tier 3 science, which I am still working on. It's actually very, very, very expensive. As you can see, the iron and mithril in these is expensive, but I got my infantry and cavalry attacks done, so that's the highest my infantry and cavalry attack can get, because tier 3 is the highest for now until they have the new science come out, which we will get into here in just a minute. But I'm working on my archery and siege engine. As you can see, 48,000 wood, 5 million mithril for plus 1% attack. You don't even want to know what this horsemanship and swordsmanship cost me. It was like hundreds of millions of food and a lot of mithril. But I'm also working on recruitment 3. That's very expensive for just 1 more percent troop training speed. You know those Prestige 5 castles have that maxed out. They're like training those Prestige 5 troops so quick, and I'm so jealous. I had to get these done. See how I've got 1 and 1? Here's like the most important science when you get to level 30. This is Leadership 3. Not very many people have this. Even Thunder and some of the big prestige castles in my kingdoms, I'm not going to name names, but they don't even have this. Because it's very expensive to take your science to 30. You got to take your college to 30, and then you have to do this 7 times, and it costs like 40,000 wood, 40,000 food, 6 million iron, and 2 million mithril. And you got to do that 7 times to max out this 14,000 extra march size. That's how I get that 210k march that looks all sexy and stuff. But I gotta start working on my troop defense here, and I gotta start working on my troop health here. I'll go ahead and just show you how much one of these costs. Yes, that's not a joke. 118,000 food. Um, this extra health is very, very, very expensive, but that's something that I'm gonna have to be working on because I'm not gonna be able to get to Prestige 5 anytime soon unless they answer our questions. I'm working on a video about Prestige 5, guys. It'll be dropping here soon, and we're gonna have to petition the developers, send mass tweets with like thousands of us tweeting them on a subtweet or something. Just do whatever we gotta do. Get the videos out there and tell them that if they're going to make Prestige 5 so powerful, they have to make it available to everybody. You have to be able to earn it. Like, that's what the part of this pay-to-play system is. Yeah, you can pay money, but you also should be able to earn it through hard work and time. And you can usually do that with farms, and that's how you would get to 30. But now with this prestiging, it's forcing you to either spend or die. And that's really sad, and it's going to kill the game if they do not fix it. So look out for that video. The final available science right now is the equipment science, and you want to go down the left side here, start off, get this accelerate workshop done. That makes your workshop faster so you can train your materials. I train them in 15 minutes a piece, and then you can finish them for like 10 gold. And then this is the other accelerate workshop, so it's like 500% faster. Get those done. I got those done quick, but here's the important ones. Come down the left side, shoes master. It makes 10% powerful shoes, 10% powerful pants, 10% powerful armor, helmet, ring, sword, and then overall equipment. This is so important. It adds so many buffs, and it's not that expensive to get done. It just takes a little bit of time unless you use speed ups. And then also the Dragon Glass Masters, 5% more on your glass, 5% more on your glass. That makes your Dragon Glass stronger. What I would recommend doing is going down the left side and starting with whatever your best piece of material is. For me, it's my axe, so I would get one of everything done, and then come down here and max out that axe. And then I would say my next best thing is my helmet, so I'd come down here and max out my helmet. Then I'd go down to the ring, max that out, and then my armor, max that out. That's all your military buffs. And then I'd do my shoes because they make me faster, and then finish off the pants. Actually, before those, I would do the Dragon Glass and the Equipment Master, which costs the most and takes the most time. Then the rest of this stuff, guys, is pretty straightforward. I do like this one, Advanced Materials Collection. When you're gathering materials on the Kingdom map, it gives you a 200% chance of finding better materials. So I'll get a lot of green materials when I'm out gathering. If I go to the supermine overnight, I'll come back and I'll have a blue material. I'll have so many greens and whites, it'll add up to a blue material, and it would take you so long to get a blue material before, but not with this materials collection and the advanced materials collection. I do not think I am missing anything. Forge Master just makes your forging speed faster. The rest of the stuff is just little stuff that is not that important. It don't give you any extra buffs, and that's what I'm mostly focused on, is the buffs. And soon I'll be doing a video on the new advanced military science, which will be coming in a new version. Okay, guys, I'm pretty winded. That was a lot more work than I expected to go through all that. I'll be doing the farm science video because I didn't get really into the science and equipment last time, into those aspects of it. So I hope you guys drop a like. I like to drop knowledge on you guys. I try to teach you guys everything that I know about the game. I leave no stone unturned. So I hope you appreciate that. Please leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys later tonight with the next video. See you guys.